Do we chase or fade any rally in the US dollar?
I think it really depends against which currencies, because we're not in a world where the US dollar is going up against every other currency or going down against every other currency. I think we're starting to see real idiosyncrasies starting to come out. So, for example, against the euro, I still think that it's going to be quite difficult to head back towards the 120 level, particularly with policy divergence still very stark, with the Fed looking to hike in December and signal potentially 3 more next year, whereas the ECB looks like they're going to continue to embark on their quantitative easing program. So our view is that I think euro should actually weaken against the US in the near term. But sterling, of course, Brexit-related uncertainties. I think there's a case that if we could get some kind of conclusion on the Brexit negotiations, sterling could easily pop above 136. But if this drags on, then sterling is vulnerable to the downside.
And let's pull up cable right now, because it has been weaker because of the pessimism regarding the Brexit process and the issue over the divorce settlement, and let alone the political dysfunction that seems to be engulfing the Theresa May government. Sterling arguably is looking very vulnerable. What are the downside targets that you have?
Well, at this point, I think you could start to see that if 134 breaks, we could open up a move towards 132. The difficulty with sterling is that it's very much just reactive to the news flow, and fundamentals don't really matter too much at this point in time. I mean, we know the activity has slowed down, and the Bank of England has hiked rates, but really it's just trading off the latest news wire headlines that come out regarding the Brexit negotiations, and I'm afraid that's just going to be the way it's going to be playing out all the way into the end of the year.